So should you be running an optic and a light on your EDC? So welcome back to the Muzzle Broke channel, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in with us. And today we're essentially going to be talking about my preference to raw dog your EDC. So this guy right here is going to be the 6 Hour P365 Legion. This is one of my top everyday carry weapon systems. And as you can see, we're raw dogging her. We don't have an optic and we don't have a light. And I feel like that's going to be a very controversial opinion. But today I'm going to try and argue for y'all why I run this way. This gun specifically, when I have it holstered up without an optic and without a light, is incredibly small and compact. It's incredibly thin, it's incredibly short, and even when I'm rocking gym shorts and a tank top, I'm not printing, you can't see it, and I can wear this very comfortably. And to me, that's actually going to be the biggest reason why I don't run it with an optic or a light. Now, I'm not really going to argue that having a light and an optic are bad per se, but for me, when I'm running an EDC, the most important factor is going to be comfort. Now, I can already see everyone typing and bitching and moaning. You need an optic, you need a light, you need all the things, the best things on your weapon. And I don't necessarily disagree with that, because when I'm running a gun for home defense that I don't need to carry, I'm going to run something like this. I'm going to have a big weapon light, I'm going to have a suppressor, and I'm probably going to be running some sort of optic. Now, obviously, we see the size comparison. There's no way you're going to reliably carry a weapon system like this every day. I mean, shit, if you can, good for you. But for me, when I'm going to the gym, going to work, or going to the strip club, I just don't want to have that kind of bulk. To me, the best weapon system is going to be a weapon that you carry 100% of the time. And I know personally, when I'm rocking skimpier outfits, or even when I need to be a little bit more low-key, I'm not going to want a concealed carry gun with an optic and a light that's going to increase weight, increase printing, and increase the discomfort that I'm experiencing. I practice a ton with this gun, rocking the irons only, and I have absolutely no issue with these iron sights. These are night sights, they're reliable, they work fine, there's nothing super fancy about them, but I do feel very comfortable with them. And the same thing goes for the Glock 17 I usually carry. I'm not rocking an optic, I'm not rocking a light, I feel very comfortable and confident using the iron sights, and it's a gun that I practice with very frequently. And even though this is a full-size weapon, without an optic and without a light, it's super easy to conceal and it's super lightweight, and I really don't mind carrying it day to day. I mean, I grew up shooting iron sights, I never really had optics on my handguns until I was quite a bit older, so running iron sights to me isn't necessarily a disadvantage. Now, obviously, if you're someone who isn't very proficient with iron sights and you really rely on that optic to hit fast and reliable shots, you're going to need to be running an optic on your EDC. For me, that's just not really the case. Again, I do think flashlights are very beneficial, but for me, the increased comfort ensuring I'm going to carry one of these weapons every single day of my life in every single situation is going to outweigh the benefit of that weapon light. And those are kind of my big reasons for raw dogging my EDCs. If I had a job or a lifestyle where I could carry a little bit bigger of a gun with an optic and a light and wouldn't get called out for it, I might pursue that. But for me, in my life, it really works best to raw dog these EDCs and shoot irons and not run a light. Again, these are my personal preferences, and this video is kind of just a little bit of the counterculture devil's advocate, because all I hear online is you absolutely have to be running an optic and a weapon light, and I'm kind of here to tell you that's not necessarily the case. You absolutely need to do what's best for you and best for your lifestyle, and most importantly, enables you to carry a weapon 100% of the time. And for me, that's raw dogging her. Alrighty boys, appreciate you tuning into the channel today. If you could hit me with a subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy my shenanigans and counterculture opinions, and I'll see you on the flip side.